Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to properly clean and sanitize your brushes. So first thing, you're going to need a silicone mat, which I got this one from Amazon, which technically isn't a necessity. You could use your hand instead. I got my 99% alcohol, and I cut off a piece of one of my towels to let my brushes dry on. So just have something for your brushes to like be on that's clean. And then of course you need your brushes. I have way more than I even showed here. But so you're gonna get some lukewarm to cold water. You do not want to use hot water because it can melt the glue from your brushes. So I'm just getting my silicone little bowl thing, and I'm also going to be using dish soap. You can use hand soap if you like. I normally use hand soap, but today I'm using dish soap. And I also have my Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. So we're going to get the first brush. As you can see, I'm just showing you, how grimy and crusty it looks. You put a little bit of the soap in there, and yeah, you just kind of scrub it around. You want to make sure it gets like, the suds and stuff, because that's what's, gonna be getting the brush clean. And then you want to thoroughly rinse it to make sure that there's no leftover soap residue, because you do not want that in your brushes. And then you just want to reform it a little bit when you're done. And boom, there she is. All right, next brush is this Morphe. I forget what number it is, but I use it for contour and blush. But I think this one has like my contour shade or something. Some brushes are gonna need more soap than others. I still didn't use that much, but some of these brushes I did have to wash like 2 to 3 times, and then some I only need to wash once. So just be mindful of that. And this one is a Real Techniques brush that I use for my blush. And this has like months worth of blush on it. So it took me like 3 to 4 washes to get everything. So yeah, this brush, it took me some elbow grease for sure. Another tip, make sure when you rinse the brushes that the bristles are facing down so that water doesn't trickle up into the handle, because that can also loosen the glue. So always when you rinse, have the bristles facing a downward, angle. Next, we have this tiny little eyeshadow brush. So these are always really easy and fast to clean. If anything, it's like the foundation brushes that take the most time and like effort. Now I'm just cleaning the little cup that was holding all of my brushes because, not gonna lie, I was definitely neglecting that, as you can see. So I'm using my 99% alcohol and it's just getting all that nasty stuff. All right, now we're moving on to step 2. We're gonna take the clean brushes that we just washed and we're gonna take the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner and we're gonna do one more pass over the brush just to make sure that we got all of, the makeup, any dirt, any dust, anything like that. And as you can see, this brush passed the test. This is why I love the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, because it always gets the job done. And then I'm just gonna clean the handle with some 99% alcohol because look at that, that's nasty. So yeah, just spray the handle down and then buff it off with the paper towel. And boom, she is good as new. So yeah, that's pretty much the process. And you're just gonna do that all for every brush. And then I'm doing a little bit of alcohol on the bristles too, just to do one last pass, because you can never be too careful. So now we can move on. And I'm pretty sure this brush didn't pass the test. So let's see. Yeah, she failed the test. So she's actually going to go back in the pile to be rewashed, which is why I love doing the multi-step process, because that is the perfect way to make sure that you got everything. Because look at that, girl, no. So this is going back in the pile. Moving on to the next brush. This is a MAC stippling brush that I use for my contour. And I'm just doing the same thing, the cleaning the handle and making sure that the bristles are clean. And that was the handle, like, girl, what? And moving on to my blush brush. This brush is actually quite stained, so that slight pink tint is not gonna come out, unfortunately. But yes, that is like pretty much, what you do. So I hope this was helpful to someone. And after this brush, I'm gonna play like just some brush cleaning ASMR for you guys. And enjoy. I will see you guys in the next video. All right, and to close out this video, I'm gonna let y'all see how my entire setup fell over, and that's how we're gonna end this video. Oh, that was tragic.